Hello YouTube, Rohan this side. So I hope you all are aware about Ingress NGINX retirement, that it is going to be happen before 2026 of March. So existing deployments of Ingress NGINX will continue to function and installation artifacts will remain available, but in the from the official announcement of NGINX, they are suggesting us to migrate to another provider or other alternatives, or we can migrate to Gateway API. So in this video or in this small video, I will be doing the same thing. Like I will be going with option one, like we are trying to learn how we can use traffic as an alternate for Nginx Ingress controller. And I have already created a video where we have used Nginx Gateway API. So you can check the same video on my channel where I have explained how you can use Ingress controller. And in the same video, I have also explained how you can use Gateway API of Nginx only. So without wasting much time, I will try to keep this video as simple, shorter, and most productive. So first of all, let us understand what is traffic. So traffic is a provider, you can understand, which also provide us Kubernetes Ingress controller, where we can use it how we have used Ingress from Nginx. And this is the home page, or you can say this is the about page where they are explaining us what is the architecture and how their Kubernetes Ingress controller will be deployed here. So it is almost same like all the architecture of Ingress controller, because in front of all the services which is running inside our Kubernetes cluster, we will be having a Ingress controller that is using or that will be accessible by the users, and that's how they can access the application. So I will try to I will add this URL in the description of the video, so that if you want to go through, so you can do the same. So for this demo, I don't have much like theory part of it, because Ingress architecture is almost the same from all the providers. Only the thing is the setup and the configuration changes. That's it. Okay. So I already have a Kubernetes cluster with me, uh, EKS cluster, and it has yeah, 6 nodes. Okay, so let me try to clone this repository in my EC2 instance, and we can proceed further. So let me check if I have already this. No, I don't have this. Okay, so let me clone this first, and then we will start with this. Um, cool. So let us go inside this. So in the demo, I will be going through two things here. Okay, so let me explain. Um, Not here in traffic. Yeah. So everything which I will be following is under traffic, and the branch name is traffic demo. And yeah. So one is my ingress.yaml file where I will be using ingress kind, which I have already like done in my previous videos as well, like whenever I did for HA proxy and when I did for Nginx Ingress. So this is the same YAML I'm using. And I'm also using the same application which I have used in those two videos as well, which is a simple mun to do application. So this is the YAML for that, and the namespace is Traefik because I'm doing everything inside this namespace. And these are the two paths. One is for my backend application where the endpoint is slash API, and another is in my front end, which is slash. So this is a very simple ingress file, I can say. Okay. So after that, we have Ingress Route. So Ingress Route is a, custom resource from Traefik only, where we are mentioning the same things, but the syntax or the indentation thing changes here, and the meaning as well. So this kind is particularly from Traefik only because it's a custom resource thing. And here also we are passing the endpoint of my backend application as well as my front end, and these are the rules which my ingress route should follow, like what rules we have mentioned here. So these are nothing but these are the rules, and as I'm using HTTP, so that's why I have mentioned this protocol here. So the roadmap, like or the commands I will be following throughout the video is from this README file. So first we will be installing Traefik via the Helm chart. Then we have to do some configuration stuff. So for that we will be exporting the value file in our EC2 instance. Then we will be modifying some of the values with these, and after that we will be upgrading our Helm chart and install it again. Then we will be checking the Traefik pod. Means after installing the Traefik, we will be installing Traefik operator and its custom resources. So one of them is this service which we need to check. If this service is assigned with a load balancer URL, so that's how so that URL is the one we will be using for our application to be get accessible by the customers or the users, which is outside of my Kubernetes cluster. Then we will be deploying our application because they are Docker images, and we will be deploying them one by one. And then we will deploy our ingress.yaml. So I have already explained you the YAML file for that. So Ingress is, I think, very simple or very understanding thing to you because I have already created multiple videos on that. So the new thing is Ingress Route. So in Traefik, an Ingress Route is a custom resource definition that defines how incoming requests are routed to services within a Kubernetes cluster. So it is a traffic specific resource and that offers more advanced routing capabilities compared to the standard Kubernetes ingress resource. So it is an advanced version of the ingress.yaml. So it's a custom resource definition, and it is not part of the standard Kubernetes API, and it is managed by Traefik only. So enhanced routing, like how it is enhancing the routing. So ingress routes allow for more sophisticated routing rules than the basic host and path based routing. So it includes middleware integration where we can implement or apply stuff for authentication, rate limiting and header manipulation to requests before they reach to the backend services. So here, like using authentication and rate limiting, we can also implement we can implement these techniques to reduce the load for the backend services, and we can like filter out the malicious traffic or malicious request before reaching out inside our Kubernetes cluster. And in the advanced rule matching, Beyond host and path, we can also define rule based on the headers, methods, and more. So this thing we need to check on the documentation part, because this I have not like implemented in this demo. It's a simple demo where we will be using a HTTP protocol to list down the rules. Then service load balancing. So configuring how traffic is distributed among multiple instances of a service. So these three features includes this thing, Ingress Route. And yeah, one more thing. So Traffic also provide you gateway API, but I didn't get time to create any POC for that. So maybe in coming days, I will be creating a separate video for gateway API, like how you can use gateway API of Traffic. It will be very simple, like very similar to how we have implemented for NGINX. But yeah, I will try to cover that as well. And yeah, these are the protocols which it supports, and these are the kind where we will be mentioning for different protocols or routing. So for HTTP routing, we have to use kind as Ingress Route. For TCP, Ingress Route TCP, and for UDP routing, we have to use Ingress Route UDP. So as I'm using HTTP, so that's why the kind is Ingress Route only. If I was using TCP, then it should be Ingress Route TCP. So yeah, this was all the readme part and then the file, manifest file, which we will be like using. Let me jump to my Kubernetes cluster. I'm already inside my branch. Let me check. Okay. So first thing first is let me install Helm chart of traffic. So one by one, let us install that. Okay, traffic has been added. Then let us update the repo. Okay. Um, Now what we have to do is we have to like we are exporting the value file of traffic chart inside a new file which is values.yaml. Okay. Okay. So now here you can see that we have values.yaml. So now let us okay, let me directly copy this, and inside this file we just have to add these. So I think we can add those thing here. So basically what we are doing is we are mentioning that the Ingress class, we are enabling it, the Ingress class, and we are mentioning it as that this is the default class for us. And for the services, we are using, we are adding this annotation where we are mentioning is it as a node load balancer, because it is required for traffic to send the request to the particular nodes. Then for global arguments, we are passing this because as we are doing it as a demo, so we are passing this as insecure here, but it is not recommended for production clusters. Okay, so these things we just have to add here. We have saved the file and let us exit from this file. After this, we just have to install it again, means reinstall. Update. Let me try with this one. And yeah, we are also creating a new namespace traffic. So kubectl get ns. Yeah, so now we have a new namespace where we will be doing almost everything. Okay, so now let us check kubectl services. Cool. So here we can see that we have a load balancer attached to this service. So this service is nothing but the traffic service, which has all the access to our cluster, or it is a middleman thing for our users and our application. Cool. So now I think we are good with installing the traffic. The thing is now I just need to first check if my Docker images are there or not, because I remember that I have not pushed them, only just built them. Uh, Let me first check what is inside those things. Let me first check for front end. Um, okay, yeah, TTL. Okay, so now let me just build the images and push them. It won't take much time. Docker build hyphen t. This is the name and this is the path. Cool. Now let me just push it again. Um, yeah, cool. So the same thing I have to do for backend as well. Uh, Docker build hyphen t, and instead of front end, I just need to use backend because I'm using the same tag in both of them. So no need to worry. Okay. I think dot. Cool. So now we just have to push this image as well. Docker push. Cool. So, and yeah, for the front end, for the database part, I'm totally relying on MongoDB, which is provided by them. So I won't be building anything custom for my application. Okay, so now let us go back to the root directory for this repo. Now, okay, so now let us apply the manifest. Okay, so our deployment for backend is created. Service is also created. Config map was also there for my URL and all. And for front end, deployment and service is done. And for MongoDB as well. Cool. Let us check if the pods are running or not. kubectl. Mm, yeah. Okay. So everything seems to up. For MongoDB, I have created three replica. So I will be waiting for all the three replica up to be up and running. Okay. So second replica is also running. Oh, sorry. Let me control C. Clear it again and let me again check without this watch flag. Okay, for the third replica also, uh, container is creating. Cool. So all the three replica of my MongoDB is up and running. Okay, I just wanted to check if my table inside MongoDB pod is running or not. So MongoDB exec MongoDB hyphen 0 hyphen and traffic hyphen hyphen um, then slash bash Mongo shell. Okay, now let us check show dbs. Okay, so I can see that my table is up and running. Okay, I have nothing to do for this db. I'm just getting exit from this container. Okay, so our application is up and running. So now the next part is now let us deploy the ingress. So for that, we just have to apply this, and uh, yeah, we just have to go back one folder again. CD man. 1 second. Okay, it is okay. It is inside kits. Okay, Then inside traffic folder, yeah. So this file we have to apply. Kubectl apply -f. Cool. So this ingress is created. Kubectl get -l. So this is the IP address. Let us try to access this. Cool. So I can see the front end of my application. Now let us try to add some to do here. Cool. So I can see that I just added this random string here, and I can see that entry. Let us complete it, mark it complete, and delete it. Let us add some uh, uh, to do, which has some meaning. So completed implementation of Ingress using traffic. Let us add it here. Yeah. So yeah, first part is done. Like we have added or implemented Ingress controller for our to-do application. And I think the same entry we can see in the database. So like everything is working fine. So now we are left with Ingress route to be like working here. So what I will do is I will delete the ingress entry here. kubectl. Oh, one more thing. Let me show you that. So this is the same load balancer ID IP we have get, which is running by the traffic pod. Sorry. It should be -n. So if you will check, this is the same IP address which we are running here. So here we can simply understand that traffic is the one traffic pod which has this load balancer attached, and it is the one who is handling all the requests coming from outside of the Kubernetes cluster. Okay, cool. So now let me just remove or delete this ingress kubectl get ingress hyphen traffic. Okay, so this is a traffic name. Sorry, this is the name of my ingress. Kubectl delete ing. This is the name, and from namespace traffic. Cool. So kubectl get ing hyphen n traffic. So now we don't have any ingress associated with this namespace. So we have successfully deleted it. So now the next part is, or the last part is implementing ingress route. So for that, we have to do nothing. We just have to apply this file kubectl apply -f ingress route. So this is also implemented. Now let us check if this is working or running or not. So for that, we have to write ingress route as a kind, and the same thing, the same namespace we have to use. So here you can see that one app is the name of my ingress route, and it is running. So let us try to access the same using with the same IP load balancer IP. I mean to say. Uh, Also added ingress route in the EKS cluster. So here you can see that it is done. So yeah, this was all about how you can use Ingress controller and Ingress route from Traefik. As now NGINX is going to retire its Ingress controller, so now we have option to upgrade our Ingress controller to another alternatives, or we can use Gateway API. So yes, I hope this video was helpful for you to understand how we can configure and implement traffic in our EKS clusters, and how we can solve this small issue of migrating our Ingress controller to another provider. So yeah, thank you and have a nice day.